To have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, Trey Turner. That one ripped but foul. The wind of the pitch. To third, Ramirez. Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. So digging in, Johan Rojas.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And he walked him.
Outside, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Harper now. They get one. Oops, throw goes to third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner takes off. Ranging into the alley. Makes the catch. And that. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Chases that one out of the zone, and there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Dunks one into left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off there.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Lifted in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Now they've got him in a rundown. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Back at Hilldale Park. Top of the second. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And now it's Alec Bohm. Right-hander kick steals. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Goes to second for one. A sensational double play. And now it is JT Realmuto. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Toss to Naylor. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Swing and a bouncer. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. One out, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Hung up in a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. Back now from Hilldale Park. This is Bryson Stott. The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Runner on the go. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner down. 2 outs. And that's in the dirt. And a count 2-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Righty delivers. On the ground. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the... And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Next offering way off the plate. And he deals. That one to first. Harper. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees, Ichiro Suzuki. Even he couldn't catch that one.
And base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Full count.
Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Double play ball to second. Over to Stott for 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now here is Harper. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
2-1.
Not even close there. 2-1. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Hard hit, base hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Knocked down. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. The tag. And he's out trying for 3. 2 outs. Base is empty. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got it. Inning over. Back now from Hilldale Park. JT Real Muto steps in. Hit hard. That gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole.
Feeds to second. Out there. On the nailer. They got two. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He hammers one out to center. It's 2-1. So the lineup flips over. Here's Turner now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And he's out. Up, down, and that is. Back at Hilldale Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, pretty clear to me, he was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And now 2-2. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And now the lefty. Grounder might be two. Over to Turner for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Here comes the throw.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you up the base.
And he makes it up to third with one away. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Line drive. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from third. We are tied at 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
He's got it, and we're back. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Ball to strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a foul ball. Right side. Steps on first for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rojas sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. And now it's Josh Naylor. And Naylor swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. That completes the. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
That's the ball.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner on the goal. Base hit. Around second is Realmuto. Runner around third. Save!
Big RBI for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air right field. Oh, no, he dropped it. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
At the plate, Johan Rojas.
3-1.
And another ball. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really got themselves into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. It's 8-2.